Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna teach you how do you make a scrolling game. So this is like the view around it. This is an example for it, and as you can see there's a banana right here, and when I go away it'll just move away. So let's get started. So let's call this project scrolling game tutor. Now I guess I will name this sprite to player. Now instead of the player moving, a scrolling game has the background moving. If you realize it carefully, the player did not move. Maybe there's an animation of walking, but it does not move. The background's the one that moves. So you can't just when up key press and change Y by 10. But what we are gonna do is to make a variable. Now don't be scared yet, this is not scary. We just need to make a variable called scroll X and another variable called scroll Y. Make sure it's for all sprites. Now let's make the background. Now we can't just move the background right here, so you must make it out of the sprite. So I'm gonna take a costume, I guess, maybe Arctic. Oops, that was an accident. I guess I'm just gonna copy this and paste. There you go. I'm gonna put this in the top, actually bottom left, and then oops, I'm gonna replace this with purple, and this will be in the bottom right. Let's make another one. Wait, I need to make an effector. No, bottom. Now I'm gonna do top left. And let's make this a double color. And the last one, the top right. This one we're gonna swap the color and make the blue a little bit more green. This one a little bit more purple, I guess. Now we already have all of the background, let me say. Now for the bottom left, we'll start from the bottom left. Like when the green flag click, let's start it from the bottom left. Now I guess I'm gonna put this to 0, 0. So bottom left could be set as the start. So we'll put this at the start, so when the green flag click, the one that will appear is the bottom left. Now let's do this. When the green flag click, also almost forgot, make a variable for this sprite only and name it clone number. Now set the clone number to 0. Wait, set the clone number to 1, I mean, and repeat 3 times because there is 4, and I know there's 4, but we'll repeat 3 times because the fourth one will be the original sprite. Also, I should change the name. The fourth one is the original sprite, that's what I want to say. Then create a clone of myself. Next costume. Then change clone number by 1. Now, when I start as a clone, then we'll put some if else, but for now let's put 1 only. So, if the clone number of the clone is 1, then we'll set, wait, before that I forgot to do something. Switch costume to costume bottom left. If the clone number is 1, then, wait, I'm gonna make another sprite, and make it for this sprite only. Background X and background Y. So set the background X and the background Y to the location you want. For now, I want to make it in the middle, which is 0, 0. And if the clone number is 1, it means the costume will be this, because the costume is costume 1. So it basically will follow the costume right here. So now let's continue making it. So if the clone number is 2, we'll make the thing be right here, off the screen right here, where my mouse is, right here. So we must move it 480 degrees because that is the length of the whole stage. 480x. For Y, it's just the same because we want it to be the same like this one. Now, you don't need to make a clone number 3 right now because the clone number 4 will be right here, and yeah, you don't need it. Now, let's make the background X to 0. It means it will still be in this X, but the Y will put it into 480. So that means the sprite will be right here, on top right here. And then for the main sprite, which is gonna be clone number 4, we'll make it right here, in the top right. So 360, wait, 480. Now, I almost forgot. There's only 360 Y positions in the stage. So, let's change this to 360. There's no 480, or else there might be a big gap right there. So, we make a forever loop right now. Then, we go to X, take a minus, 2 of the minus, then go to variable, background X, minus scroll X, and background Y, minus scroll Y. This is the algorithm we're gonna use. And then put it the same right here as well. Now, let's go to the player, and let's duplicate this, and oops, change it to down arrow, right arrow, and left arrow. Also, you must put this in the front layer or else the cat will be invisible. Now, we'll do the same. So right arrow, instead of change Y, you change the scroll X by 10. Or any distance you want. I'm just gonna do 10. And then for left will be negative 10. It's just the same. Now I'm gonna duplicate this and change scroll Y by negative 10 and change scroll Y by 10 for the up key. Now we want to make a start. So when flag click, we make sure that the cat will be in the front layer. We make sure the cat is in 0, 0. And yeah, you don't need to do this actually, but it's better if you do, I guess. And this is an important one. Set scroll X and scroll Y to 0, 0. Like this. So if you check here, we're scrolling, and it's working. But you may be realizing, what in the world is this? Well, we can fix that. It's kind of hard, so I'm not gonna show it right here. So the easiest way to cover this is to just make a frame around it. Yeah, let me just do this. Kind of just make a frame. Now you can make it more tidy than this if you want to, but for now I'm just gonna do this and set it to 0, 0. And there's the frame. So now you can't see that it's actually stuck. It's actually stuck right here. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna make this like fit to screen so it's an exact line, as you can see here. So yeah, your scrolling game is mostly done. But what if you want to add an object in your scrolling game? Well, good for asking. Wait, before that, I'm gonna rename this, right? And let's say that you want a check, and you want the check to be in this position, let's say. So you try check the scroll X, scroll Y, and plus it with the chicken X and chicken Y, so you know the position. 524 and 329. That's the position of the chicken. Now, let's make a new variable. We'll call it chicken X. Chick X, I guess. And make sure it's for the sprite only. And chick Y. And make sure it's for the sprite only. Now you can hide this, it's not important. And you can erase the scroll Y as well, and scroll X. So, when the flag click, we set the chick X and the chick Y to the location we want. In this case, 527, and the scroll Y to 329. Now, we do the same algorithm. Forever, go to scroll X minus, chicken X minus scroll X, whoops, and chicken Y, or chick Y minus scroll Y. So let's test this. So as you can see, the chick stays there. Now, it is a little annoying when you see the chick being in the front layer. So instead, we're gonna make the frame go to the front layer. So when the green flags click, the chick will always be behind it. But it might not be behind the player, so you also can make the player go to front layer if you want the player to be above the chicken. So now the chicken is behind the cat. Now that is how you make a scrolling game in Scratch. Well, thanks for watching, and bye.